Hello there, people of the Webbernet, the Sheepkiller here. Welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Today, we're doing the post-game. And I also noticed that during the Citydark Isle episodes, my game audio was messed up in the recording. It sounded fine for me, so I didn't expect that, but whatever. We get an email here. And yeah, it should be fine for this episode, hopefully. Dear the Sheepkiller, I have heard that you returned from Citydark Isle. I send this message as an invitation to the Or Coliseum. I'll be arriving shortly to ask you in Of course the email's cut off, even after 5 whole years. Egan still doesn't know how to send emails. Here's Dodrio. And here's Donphan. They're actually the exact ones I want up front. And yeah, these are all the Shadow Pokemon we caught within the last 2 episodes. Well, plus some other ones that are in the Purify Chamber. But yeah, last episode we caught all 7 of these guys. We have Lugia here. And then Rhydon, Moltres, Exeggutor, Tauros, Zapdos, Articuno. There's only one more Shadow Pokemon to get in the game, and we are getting it today. But first, we gotta see what Egan wants. And we also want to have Gaia and Trifecta up front for a certain reason. And now let's head outside, and Egan should be waiting for us. Yep, here he is. Let's talk to him. The Sheepkiller, have you read the email that I sent you? No. Oh, well, now that's odd. Perhaps I made a mistake when I sent the email in a panic. Well, that's not important. I was inspired by your battle exploits, the Sheepkiller, you see. It made me want to have a battle with you. That said, the Sheepkiller, there are countless trainers that would be honored to battle with Cypher's nemesis. I therefore decided to take charge and organize a Coliseum event. Impressed? But before we talk, we must battle, you and I. On guard! It's time to battle Myth Trainer Egan once again, but he's going to be way tougher this time with Pichu. And yeah, I closed out my game and reloaded it in between episodes, so we might have a few lag spikes here and there. That goes away after playing for a while, but it seems like whenever we first load up the game, it is a problem, but whatever. And this is why I wanted these dudes up front. We'll use Tri-Attack on one of the Pichus. Oh gosh, my game hated that, but whatever. We got Pichu out of the way. Of course, Pichu don't give cred for experience. Next up is a Pikachu. Pichu's level 45 and Pikachu, well, we're about to find out as soon as he dies, it's level 50. And Pichu goes down too. Yeah, Pichu's level 45, Pikachu's level 50. I think you know what's going on next. He's got another Pikachu, which is also level 50. But then he's going to have a Raichu. Oh, well, 55 as well. You got good taste, Egan, with Raichu. And Thunder going in, and it lands. That's on Trifecta. Yep, and he's dead. Fantastic. Of course, Raichu would be faster than any of my Pokemon. Raichu is pretty dang fast. But we should still outspeed Pikachu. It goes for Rain Dance, so now Thunder's never going to miss. Not that Raichu really has anything to use Thunder on. But yeah, let's go for Earthquake. I was hoping we could have hit the Pikachu and then KO'd both his Raichus. But that didn't happen because Raichu had to land the Thunder. And down goes Raichu. Now he only has one Raichu left, and it's also going to be level 55, of course. He's going to use Thunder on Shiftry, probably. But whatever. Oh, we're faster. Okay. That doesn't do that much, but I just didn't expect Shiftry to be faster. And Gaia's stronger, faster too? That's supposed to be a slow Raichu. I don't know. Or maybe it used some move that had negative priority, but I don't see why it would do that. Because all that does is get it killed. But yeah. With that, Egan is defeated. Oh, I knew it, but bravo. I repeat, bravo. It's no wonder that Cypher has their eyes on you. I must say, I enjoyed myself tremendously. I'm sure that the trainers who have gathered at the Or Coliseum will be delighted to face you. Please, we'd very much like you to come. This is the Or Coliseum. Yep, another new area for us to see. We'll have to make our way there. The toughest trainers in the land have gathered with you as the goal, to Sheepkiller. We'll be waiting for you at the Or Coliseum. A new Coliseum here, and this one's pretty tough. I don't think we're prepared for it. And I'm also not going to do it on screen. We'll be covering all the post-game things, but we're not going to do them all on screen. We'll head here first. We got the world map music from Coliseum back here. Hello, the Sheepkiller. Very good of you to come. If you plan to take the Or Coliseum challenge, go to the reception area there. Okay, so that's what we got to do if we want to go to the Coliseum. Yeah, we're not going to do it on screen. I might do it sometime on screen, but I don't know. So we're heading to Gateon Port now, and something will be here for us now. Mirror B may have appeared. The mirror radar has gone off. And if we check it out, seems to be here at Gateon Port. He's at the top of the lighthouse, so we'll have to head there. But first, before that, I want to go to Citydark Isle and get ourselves that last battle CD. The last battle CD is here at Dark Isle, but it's only in the post game. So let's check it out. Oh, we got Dugtrio ready to purify. Yeah, that Mirror B notification that gets you on port doesn't come up until you've captured the first 82 Shadow Pokemon. If you fail to catch any from Greevil, you get them by rematching Greevil, because you can rematch him here, but we're not going to do that. And any other ones will be from Mirror B appearing at the various Colosseums. But since we got everything else, only Dragonite remains. Mirror B is there at Gatium Port with the Dragonite in tow. And here's all our Shadow Pokemon in the Purify Chamber. Only Dugtrio is ready to purify right now. But let's grab this Battle CD. This is where it is. Battle CD 46. That is the last one in the game. Now, I'm going to be doing some stuff off screen. Yeah, we're going to cut away here, and when I'm back, I'll be leveled up a bit because Mirror B is quite tough this time around. And also, we'll have cleared all the Battle CDs, and I'll also try to get more Shadow Pokemon purified. Basically, I'll show you what happens when we purify all the Shadow Pokemon and when we clear all the Battle CDs. And then we'll be ready to take on Mirror B, which will be a good way to end the series, I think. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm quite done with setting up for the Mirror B fight yet, but there is one thing I wanted to show off. Here in the Purify Chamber, we got Lugia. We have things set up like this, with Salamence, Snorlax, Rhydon, Executor, Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, and Tauros all ready to purify. Well, once their meter goes down. But then we have this slot for Lugia. Let's put him in. Something's different about Lugia. Maybe, if you have the max tempo in all 9 sets and put Lugia in one of them, you'll be able to purify it. So much for being impossible to purify. There we have it. Lugia's back to normal, and it learns Psycho Boost, which is something normally only Deoxys can learn. It also gets Feather Dance, as well as Earthquake and Hydro Pump. Now Lugia's in the PC. Oh, and they're going to congratulate me for purifying Lugia. Yep. Hi, Chicure. I've heard that you succeeded in purifying that Shadow Lugia. The Cypher Cretan said that it couldn't be purified, but you've proven them wrong, because you never shirked and you gave it your all. Sincerely, thank you. Yep, but we haven't purified them all yet. We still have exactly 9 Shadow Pokemon left to purify. And here's Lugia. I say we put him in our party. But who to replace? I guess Houndoom, because in the coming battle, I'd say Houndoom's the least useful. So yeah, this is how our boxes are doing right now. And you already saw how our Purify Chamber's doing. And maybe we can take on Mirror B with a Lugia in our party. But I'm going to teach him Psychic so he has any form of same type attack bonus. Because he don't have a flying move besides Feather Dance, which I'm not going to keep. Can you learn Giga Drain as well? You can, but I don't know if I am going to teach that to them. I kind of like Lugia's other moves here. You can learn Shockwave as well, but again, I don't really think we should teach him any more moves. Oh, you did have Psycho Boost, actually, so you had a Psychic move already, but you didn't have one that doesn't lower your special attack. We have a Psychic move to be able to spam. We can't spam Psycho Boost. And you know what? We have like 3 Power Herbs in our bag. We can give Lugia one. It wouldn't hurt to do that at all. Because, again, we have 3 of them. Well, they're not in our bag, they're in our PC, but still. Not the Power Herb, but White Herb. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, restores any lowered stat. We can give that to Lugia. I could give him the leftovers instead, but this might be more useful. Let's give him the White Herb. And I also did the last remaining Battle CD off screen. You get 15,000 Pokecoins for doing that, which is pretty good. But I haven't really done anything else yet, besides training up my team slightly. But maybe, like I said, with Lugia on our side, we still can do this. We'll just have our lead of Lugia and Dodrio against Mirror B here. And we're going to try to battle him now. It would be good to get it done as soon as possible, so I can have Dragonite being purified alongside the rest of the Shadow Pokemon. Let's head up to the top of the lighthouse now, because Mirror B is here. What? You brat? You'd show up here? Why do you always mess with our plans to get all the Pokemon in the world? No thanks to you, we've lost more Pokemon than we've caught. But lad, who are those people? They've startled me so much I've become rooted to the spot. What? What? Not you again. Our boss is busy dancing. You can see that, can't you? Oh, boss, the way you gyrate is the greatest. Shake, 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 shake it. Seems they have a lot of respect for Mirror B. Now? I want you. Huh? Stop the music. Let me wind down the music and take a look. Oh, you are. You're that super annoying brat. It's all your fault that my Shadow Pokemon is the last of the kind. But you did worse. You messed up my dance for celebrating the future of Team Mirror. Today, of all days, you're not going to get away. No, you'll never get away. Let the music play. I feel like my voice for Mirror B has not been consistent, but The final battle against Mirabee himself. Starting with double Ludicolo's. Level 57 on these guys. That's why I figured a legendary Pokemon could help us out. Fake out. Who's that on? It's on Trifecta. Okay. Psycho Boost! Wow. Not even half to that guy. Thought we'd at least do more than that. Apparently not. Maybe I could have taught someone Thunder for the rain we're going to have to deal with here. But Hydro Pump missed. We got lucky. That one didn't, though. Please don't be on Dodrio. Dodrio's dead if it is. Lugia takes it relatively well, though. Psychic. I may very well be underprepared for this, but if so, we can just rematch him later. But down goes one Ludicolo. That's one of many. This guy's got a full team of 6, and 5 of his Pokemon are all Ludicolos. Let's see if Dodrio can do that much damage to a Ludicolo. Waterfall going in, that's not gonna miss. And it almost kills me. Please go for the Lugia. Please go for Lugia. Of course not. Why would you go for a Hydro Pump on Pokemon with 4 HP? We should start focusing on one Ludicolo at a time. This clearly isn't going as well as I'd hoped. Waterfall going in again. This time on Lugia. We might focus on Lugia this time and probably kill him. Yep, he's dead. Wow. Well, Houndoom isn't going to be useful here. Neither is Donphan, so we'll send in Donphan as heal bait. Why did that do more than what Lugia's Psychic or even Psycho Boost did? I guess Gardevoir is way stronger than Lugia. 96, and then Gardevoir's is 150. Wow, dang. We'll bring back the Lugia. Might not be that strong, apparently, but it could still take a hit pretty well. And as you'd probably imagine, Donphan gets one shot. Here comes the Hydro Pump on Gardevoir. Wow, they knew they would one-shot Donphan, didn't they? Well, if we get another Ludicolo out of the way. Goodbye. Next up, yeah, another Ludicolo. The rain stopped, so one of them is going to be wasting their turn going for Rain Dance. And these aren't even the last of his Ludicolos. He's got another one after this. I want to revive Dodrio. And now let's use Psychic on this Ludicolo. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll kill him. Nope, it don't. Though if I got a crit, it definitely would have. And the one on full health goes for Rain Dance. And they both go for Rain Dance, so they just wasted a turn. Nice. We'll heal Lugia. And yeah, let's get this Ludicolo out of here. It goes for Giga Drain. And I'm not dead yet, though the other Ludicolo is probably going to go after Gardevoir as well. Ice Punch. Actually, that could have been on Shiftry, but of course it's not. Let's go into Vaporeon. I'm not done healing Pokemon yet. Yeah, we got to do a lot of healing if we're not going to be at the right levels for this. So we need another revive on Gardevoir, because we're not done needing them either. From here on out, I guess we'll just use potions. One on Gardevoir, and then another on Dodrio next turn. There's another Giga Drain. I bet that's on Vaporeon. Yep. It almost half. They're going to heal a ton from that. Yeah, look at that. And Thunder Punch? What the heck is these moves? Getting a critical and killing me. Can you please just focus on Shiftry here? I specifically have him in as heal bait and you're ignoring him. Let's see, what do? They finally go after Shiftry after all this time. Giga Drain, that's not very effective on no matter who they use it on. And they go for Dodrio. Because of course they do. But at least we took out another Ludicolo. There it is. Yeah, he's got 5 Ludicolo's, and you can probably imagine what his last Pokemon's going to be. Let's double focus on one Ludicolo, though one of us is dying. They go for Ice Punch on Dodrio. I survive. Hydro Pump, and it missed. That was also after Dodrio. We just one-shot it straight up. Wow. I mean, even Lugia and Gardevoir can't manage that. And yep, it's Dragonite. The one and only Shadow Dragonite that he stole from Cypher a while ago. And this Shadow Ball's going on Dragonite now. But it doesn't do that much damage. Rain stops, so Ludicolo's probably going to go for Rain Dance next turn, but who knows what Dragonite's going to go for. Though let's use a Hyper Potion on Dodrio, and Drill Peck on Ludicolo. We're probably going to kill it this turn. And I'm hoping Dragonite goes after Shiftry. The Shiftry's not going to do much here now. Not with Dragonite on the field. Shadow Rush going in. Yep, it's on Shiftry, and he died. We're not going to kill a Dragonite. We go first. Imagine we freeze it. I just hope we don't burn it, because then we're on a timer. But we don't do anything. Now, this battle has definitely lasted a long time, so we're already good to start throwing timer balls if we want. And in case this fails, I guess we can use Tri Attack again. Which it probably will fail. This isn't as hard to catch as the legendaries, but still pretty tough. I don't expect us to get it first try. One shake. Yeah, only one. Here's Tri Attack going in. That'll probably bring him down to yellow or red. Well, we'll definitely get him yellow at least, but we get it on red. And he gets stuck in paralysis. So now we just keep going until we catch it. Second ball. Nice. That Shadow Dragonite was caught. I was able to do it without training too much. Battling with you, I can't find the right groove at all. That was the last Shadow Pokemon. And the last battle with Mirror B. Oh, how dare you! I say, how dare you! That Shadow Dragonite was Cypher's very last Shadow Pokemon. There's only one thing to do now. Let's go! Escape! In the elevator. And he takes off on his own. Huh? Boss! Wait for us! He left Ludicolo's and his other dudes behind. Huh? What is this? In my perfectly coiffed afro do, I found this little device. Bzon! Nothing appears on the mirror radar anymore. It appears to have broken. So he finally discovered the mirror radar. It was put in his afro, apparently, and then he broke it. So no more tracking Mirror B. Lad, you were splendid. But that odd fellow with the gigantic head, who was that? At first I thought he had a Voltorb resting on his shoulders, but it turned out to be his hair. It just goes to show there are strange people about in the world. Even a Pokemon will be startled. Funny he mentions Voltorb, since he had a Shadow Voltorb at one point. But is that the last we could see of Mirror B? No. After defeating Mirror B there, we'll find him hanging out somewhere else. Mirror B is here now, alongside these guys. Oh, boss, the Weegier is the greatest. He says the same thing. What, you again? We're in a state of denial. Buzz off and leave us be, alright? I envy that guy. I mean, look at him. Flanked by the magicians. We're all happy that the magicians duo came back to the Krabby Club, but who was that weirdo between them? Wow, the sheep killer. How'd you know I was here? Oh, wait a second. I get it. You came to catch the magicians without adult supervision, didn't you? Yep, just like me. You look pretty straight-laced, but you know how to find your fun. Razzle dazzle. Oh yeah, tweet! I won't tell your parents, so don't rat me out to my grandpa, okay? Moochers that hang out in the Krabby Club are in an uproar, saying that Mr. Varick hasn't been around lately. Where'd they come from? Where'd they go? A mystifying bunch they were. Makes me wonder what Mr. Varick was all about. What? Cypher's boss? You're pulling my leg. Yeah, sure. Gah! Eat up, didn't see more. Blah, blah, I can't talk. Eat the last drop of straight. Who cares if that Mr. Varick is gone? I still have to eat. Mr. Varick hasn't come around lately. What's wrong, I wonder? A well-heeled customer like him doesn't just grow on trees. Tra-la-la, this guy's dancing has an edge too. I can't be upstaged in our performance. Who is this person? His infectious dance style makes me want to dance harder. I want you, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. My voice from Mirror B keeps changing. That was close to a Sheep King voice there. But they're motivated to try even harder because of how good Mirror B is at dancing. Good for them. So yeah, that's where Mirabee is for the rest of time. We never see him again in any other game, because this game's never gotten a remake or any kind of follow-up, which I really hope it does in the future. But now, I'm about to cut away yet again to purify all the Shadow Pokemon, and maybe do the Ore Coliseum. I'll let you know if I do good on that or not. So, we're back, and I have every Shadow Pokemon purified. Here's what our party's looking like. We have Vaporeon here. Yeah, I didn't do any training, because I didn't want to bother with the Ore Coliseum. So I'll just tell you guys what happens when you clear the first one. Yeah, we got Aqua here, level 48, Umbra level 49, Odola level 49, Gaia level 52, Mana level 50, and Trifecta level 52. Here are all the Pokemon. Includes everything purified. As you can see, well, they all perfectly fit in 3 boxes. Let's summary all these guys. We have Teddiursa, Lediba, Mightyena, who was originally a Poochyena, Baltoy, Spheal, Ampharos, who was originally a Mareep, Gulpin, Ariados, who was originally a Spinarak, Numel, Shroomish, Carvana, Delcatty, Voltorb, Sandshrew, Gligar, Trapinch, Skiploom, who was originally a Hoppip, Masquerain was originally a Surskit, Zubat, Aeron, Wooper, Meditite, Shuckle, Larvitar, Makuhita, Vulpix, Duskull, Mawile, Snorunt, Pineco, Natu, Roselia, Meowth, Swinub, Fearow, who was originally a Spearow, Grimer, Seal, Lunatone, Nosepass, Zangoose, Togepi, Paris, Arcanine, who was originally a Growlithe, Cloyster, who was originally a Shelder, Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Tankala, Butterfree, Magneton, Venomoth, Weepinbell, Arbok, Primeape, Hypno, Golduck, Sableye, Raticate, Farfetch'd, Altaria, Kangaskhan, Bayonet, Magmar, Pinsir, Magcargo, Rapidash, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Scyther, Chansey, Solrock, Starmie, Electabuzz, Swellow, Snorlax, Poliwrath, Mr. Mime, Dugtrio, Manectric, Salamence, Marowak, Lapras, Lugia, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Tauros, Rhydon, Exeggutor, and Dragonite. We have one final battle to do in this episode, and we're going to be doing it with our original team. I could be doing that with some stronger Pokemon like Lugia, the Legendary Birds, Dragonite, and Salamence. That'll be a really powerful team, but we're going to stick to it with our team. This final battle was nothing compared to the likes of Mirabee or the Ore Coliseum, so no need to worry there. And by the way, you could still trade Togepi for an Elekid if you want, but I don't care for that. Only get it if you specifically want those moves on an Electabuzz in the future. But if you're just doing it for collection, then there's no need, because you get an Electabuzz right here. But yeah, and as for the Ore Coliseum, after you clear it the first time, you get some Poke Coupons, you get a TM, but then also a new side quest gets unlocked. It'll start with Bella sending you an email. You'll have to go to her in Agate Village. It's a long quest, but only because of weird game design stretching it out. But by the end of it, you'll get a Lucky Egg. So, that's pretty cool. I would have liked to do that, but they locked that behind a part that you need to grind for, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. But yeah, now we can take on our final battle here. We're taking on Greevil once again. Now, why am I doing that, you might ask? Well, it's because there's a secret cutscene that you get to see after beating Greevil once you've purified all 83 Shadow Pokemon, which I have done. So let's get started. Now, let us celebrate the success of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance. I will personally see to the destruction of your Pokemon. What do you mean the success of your Shadow Pokemon plan? I already snagged all 83 of them. But the true final battle against Greevil himself, starting with a Manectric and Swellow. And yeah, this is why we're leading with Gaia and Trifecta. We can hit that Manectric super effective, and then maybe Dodrio can one-shot the Swellow, because they are only level 50. Nothing compared to what Mirabee had, or especially what the Ore Coliseum has. Those Pokemon are level 60, by the way, and especially nothing compared to Mount Battle, which approach level 7, which are in the level 70s by the end. But still. Yeah, I feel like using Lugia, the Legendary Birds, and the Pseudo-Legendaries would be overkill, because this battle shouldn't be too tough on us. Although that Swellow survived. Manectric going for Crunch. I would sure like to have Crunch on my Houndoom, but he's still too low leveled for that. But down goes Manectric. And that's it. It doesn't hit anyone else. As far as Manectric didn't go for an electric move on Dodrio there. No matter. Swellow going for Facade again. It has Swellow, Manectric, and now he has Starmie here. Which these have all been Shadow Pokemon so far. Well, not these specifically aren't Shadow Pokemon, but we caught them all as Shadow Pokemon in different battles. But that's not going to be the case for his entire team. Technically. Because Granbull's next. That's not a Shadow Pokemon here in XD, though it wasn't Colosseum. That's why I said it technically doesn't count. Although with that Intimidate going in, that's not going to be fun on us. And Ice Beam's not going to be fun either. On Dodrio, killing him off. So we'll swap into someone else here. We can go into Gardevoir. Though that Double Edge was aimed for the Starmie. And let's use Double Edge on Granbull this time. And Thunderbolt on the Starmie. Ice Beam going in again. That's probably on Donphan. Yep, but he's not down yet. Well, both Donphan and Gardevoir are female, actually. But then the rest of my team is male, I'm pretty sure. Next up is Altaria. That would be good for Vaporeon, so... Gaia's gonna faint from the recoil here. You take that, Granbull. Yeah, down goes Donphan, unfortunately. But we'll send in Aqua next. Our starter here. Finally getting some good screen time for what I feel like is the first time in a while. And that Double Edge packed a punch. Wow. Also doing a ton of recoil on themselves, though. I kind of want to heal this turn, but also Granbull could just hit me hard again. I'd rather just get it out of here. Down goes Granbull. Your Granbull was quite useless, sir. What do you got next, Greevil? An Aerodactyl, and that's not a Shadow Pokemon in any game. Oh, Earthquake. A well-timed Earthquake on your part, I see. And with that, down goes Gardevoir. I don't know if this is a mistake or not. But here we go. Ice Beam on the Altaria. That's a one-shot for sure. Being quad weak to ice and all. Get out of here, Altaria. And Altaria is a Shadow Pokemon in this game. And Aerodactyl's the last one. So Aerodactyl's the only Pokemon in this team that's never been a Shadow Pokemon, so that's not really a theme, it's just a coincidence, I guess. Aerodactyl's a pretty cool Pokemon, though. Let's double focus on it with Water Pulse and Feint Attack, though. Double Edge going in on Vaporeon, though. But he has Rock Head, so no recoil damage. Yeah, his entire team's level 50. And now, let's finish off that Aerodactyl. If he goes down, and with that, Greevil is once again defeated. Quack! What's going on now? Is it going to be the same final cutscene? How? A mere child crushed my cherished plan? Yep, it's the same final scene again. We'll just rush through this, I guess. It's a shame that the blue guy's the evil one, and not the red guy, but whatever. Ardos is clearly the more evil between him and Eldis. If this game ever somehow got a sequel, maybe Ardos would be the main villain. Who knows, though. And there are many trainers you can battle in the Or Coliseum in the final rounds. Ardos and Eldis are actually two of them. First you battle Lovrina, and then you can also battle Dorrigan, Snaddle, Chobin, Gonzap, and of course Ardos and Eldis. Those are all the important trainers you can battle there. But we're not doing any of that, obviously. That would take way too much training that I do not want to do. But we're here at the final cutscene again. Was there two of the officer dude? But yeah, once the credits roll, we could talk more about this game and how my team performed throughout the series. Here's the final screen once again. Gonzap's here for some reason, as well as Duking, Kaminko, Justy, all of them. All the important characters, and some random people. And here is the new cutscene. He leaves the snag machine behind. No need for it anymore after all. Both this game and Pokemon Colosseum are still some of my favorite Pokemon games. My opinion on the games has not worsened upon replaying them. Apart from the dumb Gen 3 mechanics, these games have aged pretty well. I'm glad I got a chance to play them again. And especially to make a series out of them. Even if there were some struggles along the way, for XD in particular. But still, they were really good games. And maybe I'll play them again in the future, but not as a series. It will just be on my own time. But yeah, as for the team, you may or may not have noticed, it wasn't intentional, as it wasn't my planned team from the beginning, but there is equal representation of each gen on all of my team members. 2 Gen 1 Pokemon in Vaporeon and Dodrio, 2 Gen 2 Pokemon in Donphan and Houndoom, and 2 Gen 3 Pokemon in Shiftry and Gardevoir. Pretty cool. And also another thing that wasn't intended from the start, all their names end with the letter A. Don't know how that happened, it just did. But yeah, as for how they performed, I think they all did relatively well. But who would have performed the best? I guess it would be maybe Vaporeon. Well, I haven't looked back at the videos I've recorded, so I couldn't say for sure, but just from what I'm thinking right now, I'd say Vaporeon did very, very well. And Houndoom also did very, very good. But who did the worst? I would say Donphan, but once they got Earthquake and was able to be paired with Dodrio, they started destroying some things and also being destroyed in other situations. So Donphan was middle of the road. But with that struggle you gotta go through until you get Earthquake, I don't know if I'd recommend using it in this game in particular. And who I'd say did the worst? I mean, I don't think anyone did bad, but Shiftry at some points was pretty underwhelming, though that might just be because of the very unfortunate adamant nature we had on him. Yeah, that was definitely not a good thing for us, with all our stab moves being special attacks. Now, it would be really cool to see this game and Colosseum get a remake in the future with mechanics updated up to Gen 8. That would be very cool. So people could play this game and not have to deal with the lack of physical special split and the lack of certain evolutions and all that. That would be pretty cool. But I would also like to see a sequel, though I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't think a remake or a sequel will ever happen, though it would be amazing if it did. But if a sequel did happen, I wonder what the story would be like, and how much time would have passed since XD, and would the main villain be Ardos or someone completely new? Questions will never get answered, I guess. But yeah, that was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. That is it for the series. This was the finale. So thanks for watching, and with that, Pokemon Colosseum and XD are done. We are done with our journeys through the Ore region. Like I said, it will be cool to see it again one day, but I don't see that happening. If any of you have any way to possibly play these games, I highly recommend it. They were really fun, and also the most challenging Pokemon experiences, at least in terms of games that have the core series style gameplay. These games aren't considered core games, but they have the same gameplay pretty much. So yeah, in my opinion, they're more challenging than any of the core games. I mean, there are some challenging battles here and there in the main series, but I know we never saw this cutscene. I guess I'll let it play. That is it for Pokemon XD. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on my next video. Happy hunting!